The song is called Dreams, so look it up, okay? That was our feature tune for today, Dreams, by Shanice Renee and Bass 360 Steamatic Records. Okay, hold on a second. That was my work alarm. All right, you guys, we got a very special guest in the house today. Let me just share what I know. That he's an MC. He used to be a DJ on the radio. He managed artists. What else? And he's a narrator.
Was an assistant engineer.
Assistant engineer.
Spiritual advisor.
Spiritual advisor. Y'all just give me a bless and welcome Mr. Johnny Black to the DaMusicLink.
Yes, thank you, Lady B-Locks. That's a nice, warm, gracious welcome.
Make sure you're talking in that mic.
And yeah, it's a mic check, something that's going on in my mic.
Oh, did you turn it on?
I turn it off and turn it back on.
Go back. There you go.
Hello. Mic check, no.
In the middle. There.
Hello,
There we
yes.
go.
Yes, thank you for such gracious words and welcome to the DaMusicLink, everyone. Thank you for listening in, and it's a pleasure being here with Lady B. Yeah, she's very versatile, doing all kind of stuff within the business. So big her up.
Okay, let's start by Johnny Black. Tell us, is that your name, or is that like a surname or a pet name, whatever they say?
No, Black is my real name. John is also part of my name, so but from a youth they've been calling me Johnny Black, and that's it.
Johnny Black. And where are you from?
I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Born.
I was born there, left there when I was in high school at Campion College, and migrated to New York, and it's been an adventure ever since.
So when you came to, tell me something. When you got into this music industry, was it when you were in Jamaica, or was it when you came to the U.S.?
Yes, it was in Jamaica. Just playing music around the neighborhood, and then my buddy, a brother named Carl Matthews, he had a song called Soul Bag, and we every year we'd have a 3-day party, and it just went out from there. And and then when I went to New York now to live, I ended up started playing DJing again up in New York. So,
okay, so you was DJ. Did you have a sound name when you was in Jamaica?
In Jamaica, no. It was we just check the little youth that spin music. That's how they would refer to me,
Okay, so when you came, they just knew that was Johnny Black DJing then.
Yeah, and usually everybody in the neighborhood, so it was easy.
Okay, so, and then when you got to New York, it's the same thing, Johnny Black.
Yes, it actually was. It was a lot of private parties, the Jamaican consulate, various places, 1 and 2 clubs. Until the playing music got a little dangerous with the gun hawk youngsters.
What kind of music was you DJing? Was you getting them all?
Well, it used to be mixed Caribbean music, calypso, funk, blues, anything. Reggae, rocksteady, ska, a wide variety of music. Then later on, I started becoming more into the reggae, simply just reggae. And found a way, people just love this. It's back to the house same way.
Because people don't even really remember that back in the days when they was DJing music, it was a lot of like R&B mixed more than the reggae.
Yes.
So yeah, it was like
then soulful stuff.
The soul songs that they were turning into the reggae rhythms, but it was still R&B songs that was hitting more so than roots reggae.
That's true. Yes.
Right.
And then the roots reggae developed out of all of that. Each people developing their own style, finding their niche. Bob Marley, Joe Higgs, Peter Tosh, you name it. And third world, you'll see the variation style, but basically the vibe is the same.
Were you going back and forth to Jamaica when you was in New York?
At one point, yes, because I would get a call from Jamaica. Hey, you found this record that you like, and it goes way back. And oh, but they're selling it for X amount of dollars, and I just get on a flight and go get the
Go
music.
get it on your own.
Come back in time to play music for whatever I'm doing that weekend. Because I was going to school, I was working, and I was playing music, playing soccer, coaching, and all of that too. So.
Oh, you was coaching soccer too?
Yes, a while back, yeah.
All right, okay. Add that one, coaching soccer. This man got a million hats, okay? A million hats. Okay, so what got you to Los Angeles?
Well, that started in 1976. I was in the hills, just chilling and on a spiritual pursuit.
Okay.
And I had a dream, was to come to California. And I took it lightly, yeah, but it was a very powerful dream. And then in 1996, I got another vision saying, hey, I sent you somewhere 20 years ago. If you don't go now, I'm going to take you home. And I was asking that spirit that was there, what do you mean take me home? He said, yeah, I'll just recall you, basically. And I got up and things were happening. I had a family and the Empress came home in a weird vibe that day, and I knew, yes.
But this is why you was in New York still?
No, I was living in Miami.
Okay.
In 96.
Okay, you break the rules.
Yeah, so I got on a plane and I got here with like 25 cents in my pocket. No arrangement for any rides or anything, and I couldn't bring myself to ask somebody for 10 cents to make a phone call.
Lord have mercy.
And I went outside, and fortunately my brother was driving through the airport. We took a look at each other. He took a second look at me, and then he stopped. You know, and I realized it was him. I called him.
Wait. Don't go too fast past this. You came here with no money. And you was in the airport.
Yes.
And did you know your brother was here?
Yeah, my brother lived here.
But you didn't have no connection.
But I didn't tell anyone I was coming.
Oh, John, you know how you be working?
Yeah.
You was in the airport and you happened to see your brother go by?
He made a wrong turn somewhere, so he took a turn through the airport to turn back around. And just rolled by me, and I'm like, whoa, how mystical is that? Yeah, so, you know,
wow.
Faith is a great thing, you know. Sometimes we don't walk by our visual
and
sight.
you knew you was supposed to be here then, I know for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Yes.
If anybody doubts anything you had going on,
that's a
tell them that story. What?
Yes.
You know how many people it is in Los Angeles, and to go walk and look at your brother standing there who you ain't seen, ain't talked to?
Yeah. Because I used to come here back and forth when I was managing Joe Higgs.
Okay, so wait. See, we move quick now. So you was managing him before the actual move?
Yes, I used to go back and forth. When it's time to go on tour, I'd come in, link up with Joe Higgs, and we hit the road. Sometimes he links me over there. So.
How did you get to the management thing?
I don't know. Joe Higgs just asked me one day if I would manage him. You know, just be there.
To support. You know, it's like you need people who trust you, believe in you, and you know, that's a hard place to be in.
Yeah, well, that was one of the things. He felt he could trust me, and turned out it was all good. Yeah, because I was with him for maybe 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah.
Well, so you guys travel all around the U.S. and back and forth to Jamaica?
Yeah, I have a story when we went Tour de Monde or something was the name of that festival. It was in Montreal. And we were on the road for like, driving for about 3 days, coming across. And Joe Hicks noticed I wasn't eating anything for 3 days. And he says, what happened? Why you're not eating? And I told him, well, everywhere I stop, it's not what they would say in America, kosher food.
Okay.
You know, because I lived on an ital diet way back then, you know.
I know, it was hard back then.
Yeah, so for 3 days, and on the third day, we got upstate New York now, getting ready to go into Canada. And George Hughes, the keyboard, and those guys were saying, hey, Johnny Black, finally there's something here you can eat. And I said, what is that? They said, bread. And then I said, oh yeah, bread. Okay, I went over and asked the lady, oh, by the way, miss, my spirit told me to ask a question. And I said, do you put lard in your bread or any kind of pork products? She goes,
game done changed.
as a matter of fact, yes, we do. And I see everybody go, oh no, holding their head, and oh no, not again. And then when we got into Montreal now, Lucky Dube, I don't know, he brought like five plates or 7 plates of food, I don't remember how many. And I was like, whose food is this? They said, Lucky Dube. I said, for the whole crew? They said, no, just Lucky Dube. I said, okay, well, tell Lucky Dube I'm having one of his meals.
Okay.
But it was hot pepper and everything.
Lucky Dube.
And I ate the food, and it was so good. And I was still hungry. I ate another one. Lucky Dube came in the room and who ate my food? What happened to my food? And you know, it was a thing. Everybody ran away, and I got up and I said, hey, Lucky Dube, it's me. I ate your food. Is it a problem? It was, oh, my brother, I have not seen you eat for so many days. Here, have another one.
Well, he was happy for you.
Yeah. And yeah, oh, it was really nice food too.
In that time, like Lucky Dube, I mean, to be able to, so was he the only artist there with you guys traveling, or?
It was Joe Higgs, Lucky Dube, and basically it was just the two of us in a package, in different vehicles driving. He had his bus and we were in our vehicle too. So.
In that time, was that like the first other big artist that you was around in that time?
No, well, from the days of New York, actually from Jamaica growing up, you know, I was around a lot of these musicians and artists. My uncle was a Calypsonian musician, but and my family played music, you know, records were everywhere in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I just fit right in.
Okay, I know that style.
Yeah.
I be fitting it right in too.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right. So after working with him, 5 years. 5 years, you said you was with him,
Yeah.
and after with him, what was the next move after that?
Well, prior to that, I was also working with the Ragamuffin Productions, Barbara Barbino, Moss Jacob.
Were you there when it first started, or you came in?
I was basically around, but the first one or so I did not go. But after that, I think since the second or third one, I was there until the last one.
Okay.
Many years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like LA. Would you say it was LA's best time?
One of the best, because you see, people don't realize music brings people together.
True.
And people need to be together. We are social beings. And forget about this color scheme and class schemes and the little schemes that Babylon create to keep us divided. Come together and realize that we are all human beings. We don't live in a rat race. We are a human race. So we have to be elevated. You see, the things that one of the things that Joe Higgs used to say when he found himself, this music and everything was just getting bigger than he had anticipated. We used to talk, and I said, "What is the purpose of your music, Joe? What you hope to accomplish?"
Right.
And Joe would always speak of the 3 E's. I mean, on a regular basis, he'd remind me, you know, educate your mind, elevate your consciousness, and eradicate evil from our hearts.
Right.
And I just love that, and that was me. Yeah.
I feel that.
So the reggae music, like Bob Marley would say, can be seen as a weapon, but you don't kill anyone, you don't hurt no flesh, you don't spill any blood. Music is just something. Hit me with music, you know.
Feel no pain, okay?
Feel no pain.
So after that, the managing him, and you said, what did you do? You were.
Then I moved on to, I was with Ragamuffin before all of that. And during that time, actually.
You moved back to, you moved to California, or?
No, I didn't move to California yet.
Okay.
Because, you know, I had children and I was trying to be there for my children and family. But then I realized there's some purpose or mission. I met in a mystical way a member of Haile Selassie's family, and it's been a very strong spiritual journey, even more so than it was since I met that individual. And he's a very priestly individual. He keeps me in check. I mean, no matter where I am in the world, this man would call me and tell me what I'm doing, and he'll even tell me what I'm talking about. It's incredible. incredible. And he'd say stuff to me like when he called from Ethiopia, I can see you in 3D. And I'm like, oh.
Look, people don't believe, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe. As sure as we're sitting here and we're alive and we're breathing, we can't doubt certain things, you know?
Yeah.
Can't do it, can't do it. So, the Ragamuffin show, like, what was your most memorable show? Like, it was how many years? Like 10, 12?
Oh, 20 plus years. Yeah.
That's a mess. I know for sure that I went to 12, okay? For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, I know I went to 12. So that's 12 years. I know for sure that I was there, you know.
Yeah, it was really a great experience because when I used to do like a show with just a couple artists, it was a lot too, but I just enjoyed the diversity.
Yeah, me
and
too.
the Ragamuffin show would bring artists from different places.
Those was the first kind of shows in Los Angeles where you could get that good mix of people there.
Yeah. So,
You know, I used to patronize it. Then I performed on there. Yeah, background. Keep
Yeah.
it so for Lloyd Brown. Shot. Hold on, you guys. We'll be right back.